Hey, Mr. Bogan. How's it going? I've increased the gain on this microphone. Just let me know if it's a bit too hot. I just thought, since it's such a beautiful day outside, the sun's out, it's warm, there's hardly any wind, that I'll come and spend the day inside. Cool. Thanks. So yeah, got an Amiga on the bench. Oh yeah. Yeah, sort of turned around to a bit of a sea breeze here. It's very pleasant. Very pleasant. So yeah, hence inside, taking advantage of this beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day when you've got an Amiga on the bench. So that's not going to be the first project of the day though. First project of the day is getting the bad axe into a case, at least temporarily. I do have the perfect temporary solution. Worried about that, might be a bit too peaky. Just saw it go off the scale there. Anyway, the perfect temporary solution is this full tower case. Is it a full tower? Mid tower maybe, this thing. Ooh. Albeit a little bit grubby, and I will sort that, but I'm not going to sort it today. Just going to at least get the board in there for a start. So it's got somewhere to live basically to start with, and then it's easy enough because it's got one of those removable backplanes. Yeah, mid-tower. It's got a removable backplane, so it's nice and easy just to extract the motherboard and you know, disassemble it to clean it. In fact, I think this era of machine, so the bad axe is 2007, yeah, I think 2007 era. I think probably justifies a nice black case. So I'll probably just keep an eye out for one that's being scrapped. I'm just not too sure. You know, like most of the cases that you've seen me pick up from my old work are they're basically micro ATX. So yeah, not really a feasible option. The other thing is I've got a black ROM drive because it's SATA. So yeah, I mean, this thing's disgusting. It needs a really good clean. Dust bunnies down in there. It's gross. I will clean it. Oh, yeah. Power supply, I'm not 100% sure about. 400 watts. Is going to be enough to satisfy the bad axe? I don't know. Actually, I think I'll pull that. I'll pull that DVD. The board has got IDE. Oh, okay. Okay, so you've tried, so the Presario motherboard, have you had that running before, or is it just sort of all of a sudden started to play up? Yeah, that bad axe board's got IDE, but might as well use SATA. So I'll pull this IDE drive out. Right, so what's the error with it? Stuck at initializing I/O. Compact Presario. Oh bugger. It's not RAM or something. Could it be RAM? Z backplane. Actually, it needs more standoffs. It's got those little metal clip type standoffs. That there. I'm not sure if I've got any of those. That might just have to do in the meantime. As I say, it's just temporarily going in there. I do have the gasket for it as well, but I'm not going to bother at this stage. It's really just a home for it in the meantime, so I'm not going to get too fussy. Have you tried different RAM in it? Or are you pretty sure that that RAM's okay? Ugh, black optical drive in a beige case. Sacrilege. Now that power connector is extremely close to the back of that drive bay there. I might just have to extract that board a little bit actually. Yeah, look at this corrosion. That's going to have to be sorted out. Yeah. Sounds like you've got a few little projects on the go there. Power connector, is it the right one? No. Oh yeah. Yep, it's good. It's got this additional, I don't know if you can see it. Pop that back in. Yeah, see that there Molex connector on the motherboard for extra power. Not sure if it needs it or not, but plug it in anyway. Yes, I have had it plugged in the past. Is that going to make it? Need a longer cable. Drive. Love these cases that have got the removable tray. Just makes it so much easier to work on. I'm just putting one screw in everything. Temporary build. Oh, I should put two in that one, just to stop it moving around so much. Yep, this one supports direct from the PSU, which is handy. Yeah, that hard drive is just forcing the board down a fraction. I can reroute the cables a bit. Come over here. No, I don't like that at all. I'm just going to temporarily put this drive on an angle, if I can. Because it's just impeding that power supply. If I can just somehow... that. It's manky, but I mean, it's just, let's say it's a temporary solution. There we go. That's good. Just hope she fires up. Right, everything looks in order there. Now, unless the power supplies are not rated well enough for this, I would suspect it should go. Zip. Oh no, she's away. Well, no sparks coming from power supply, that's always handy. No fire. What's it installing? I wonder. Oh, probably because I swapped the SATA cables. You know, swapped them different ports for the optical and the hard drive. That makes sense. Okay, oh that's good. I just need to keep an eye out for a black mid tower. Yeah, mid tower would be quite nice. Okay, that's good. Right. That's that done. Apart from, well, I will recycle that case when I find an appropriate case for the Intel board that's in it. That case will get recycled into something a bit more period appropriate, like a Pentium 2 or something. Not a Core 2 Duo with a black optical drive. Needs a good clean and a de-rusting. That's good to give it a home though. Right, that's that one done. In the meantime, next job is CPU upgrade, and the other Core 2 Duo. It's got a later motherboard in it, so we'll accept, you know, faster RAM and whatnot. Faster CPUs. I've got a selection of RAM. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to put the 8600 GT into this as well and do some benchmarking to give it a, you know, a fairly a similar sort of hardware set. Well, no, as far as the graphics card's concerned, to give it a similar setup to what I did, the benchmark on the Bad Axe with the, what am I trying to say? If I put the 8600 into this, it's going to give us consistency as far as the graphics card is concerned for benchmarking. So I'm going to grab that 8600. You know what it's like. As soon as you put screws in the case, 5 minutes later you're undoing them again. Yeah. Will be interesting to see what's, you know, what sort of result we get with a faster CPU. I mean, these 8600s are, you know, they're not a slug. I'm sure I've got faster cards. Well, I know I do. In fact, I might even go that way, but I just don't want to go sort of putting anything that's not appropriate, you know, not appropriate, as in, I don't want to go putting anything miles too fast in it. I wonder if that benchmark might be just a little bit too much for it. Well, then again, it is a Vista. It is a DirectX 10 benchmark, so I guess things can only improve, right? Right, okay, so let's rank that one up. This is a 41TX, is it? Yeah, DG41TX Intel board. You've seen it on stream before. This is the one that you helped me activate, actually. G'day, Mev. Yeah, that's how it came from the factory. That is that's a Dove build. Yeah, yeah. The other thing I don't like that they've done, which I remember when I first started building PCs, the guy that taught me to build them said very much no is there's a, you know, one of those metal, what do they call them? Let me show you. Twist tie with the metal, you know, this here. Yep. And so this is bloody factory build. Yeah, yeah. So we would, you know, that's just a no-no. Yeah, yeah. Exact. Metal twist tie with plastic wrapping. That's the one. I'm having trouble with words today. No, because I want to get a benchmark. First of all, I did some benchmarking yesterday with the Bad Axe board. You know how I had that the 5400 in, and it was reading a 0.4 gigahertz speed. It's definitely running slower than the 4500. In fact, I've got the comparison here. So the 4500 gets a score of 1482 and the 5400 got a score of 1383. Yeah, yeah. So I'm not quite sure exactly what is required to get that to play ball. I'm not going to go too far into it at this stage. Just really got a few little projects on the go, just tidying stuff up at this stage. But I'm curious with this one. Let's get the benchmarking on there. Yeah. But didn't you say that people were running faster CPUs than the 5400? Didn't you mention people were running... yeah, these are... I was hitting this, okay. Yeah, yeah. So, this one. This is an 8200. Yeah, right. So it might just depend on the CPU, eh? But I do have to get some RAM into this thing, like to make it a fair fight, I think, as far as the benchmarking is concerned. Oh, the problem with this board is it's only got 2 RAM slots. And I don't know if I've got 2 gig RAM. Oh, hang on. Well, these are 4s. That might not even work. I've got 4 4s, but I think seem to remember Kingston might have had a numbering system where it came as a set. Yeah, the Bad Axe handles 4 gig. I've got 4 gig in it now. Yeah. So I would expect this one to. Oh yeah. Yeah, so the Bad Axe is using 4 sticks. So this one, I'm just going to have a wee play.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, and it might not like 2 times 4. These are 133. Yeah, I suspect it's not going to like it. What else have I got? I've got a 3 gig. One 3 gig. What else have I got here? Got some other goodies here. Have a look at the...
Okay.
I'll show you it close up.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah. Yes, I've no idea where the other one is. Yeah. All right, I've got a 2 gig stick there. These are DDR2 800s. I've got 1 gig, 2 512s. DDR 533, that's no good. So I've got a single 2. I'm really curious just to see. I mean, potentially I don't have the latest BIOS in here either. The other thing. Just have a wee look.
Do not use this to be. Do not use this to be.
It's 41. DDR3. It's a 41 chipset. I'm tempted just to chuck it in and see what happens, eh? Look at that though, it says DDR3.
Okay, let's do it.
This board is a nicer board, a lot nicer than the, well, it's later than the Bad Axe.
It's brutal and inexcusable.
So, launch date 2010. Max memory size 4 gig. DDR3 800, 1066 or 1333. Max number of memory channels 2. So unfortunately, I don't think I've got 2 2s. Yeah, they're not overly flash. They're workstation boards really. Yeah, it's just a glorified, it's a workstation. Okie doke. Well, let's just, I don't know, let's just try, I'll try a single 4 in it. Yeah, just budget. real budget. Ah, hold on. These are 3 and 3. I found the other 3s. Three and 3. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Let's just see what we get here with a single 4 in it. Oh, I think, oh, no, it doesn't like that. You know what I reckon? And I think this is what I was talking about before, is that this Kingston RAM, they came in kits, so I suspect that that is a 3 gig kit. Hence, you know, 3 ones. That would make sense. 3 ones. So yeah, let's do the BIOS update first, and hope it's not too much dicking around like last time. Actually, I've got a 2 gig stick here. I could go for 3. I wonder if it'll pick up 3 gig. Oh no, that's not even... No, that's a different... Is it? Yeah, that's a different stick altogether. What is that? DDR2. DDR2. All right. Well, yeah, look at the, this is interesting too. So this is, I suspect, could be a 2 gig, a 4 gig kit. Because you see where it says at the bottom, assembled in Taiwan, and it's got a 1 in brackets on the bottom one and a 2 in brackets on the other one. Part numbers are the same, I think. So I think that what that's saying is that that's a 4 gig kit, 2 2s. Who knows? Let's try it. No, but that's not plugged in properly. Beep, beep, beep. Nope. Just having a look through the manual. Support for the following: Core 2 Quad, Q6000, Q8000, Q9000 series. Core 2 Duo, E4000, 6000, 7000, 8000 series. Dual Core, E2000, E5000. Celeron 400, 1/1000, Xeon 3000 /X 3000. Two 240-pin DDR3 SD RAM. Support for 800, 1066, 133. Support for up to 4 gig. Surely no BIOS update required, yeah? Xeon, yes. Got any Xeons, Mr. Xeon? It says it can take a 3000 or an X3000. PCI Express times 16. Realtek Audio ALC 888VC high definition audio codec. So it's telling me it can run 4 gig. Let's have a look, see if we can find a BIOS update for it. Oh, jeez. Tolly is the code name of the board, DG41TX. BIOS. There's only one BIOS here. And oh yeah, 2011 it's dated. So yes, it is a later BIOS. But surely, where? Do you mean where have I found the BIOS? But surely, wouldn't you think that out of the box it would support 4 gig of RAM? I guess those 4G sticks could be actual 4 gig sticks, couldn't they? In which case I'm trying to put 8 into it. And I'm assuming it needs, let's have a close look at the manual and see whether I can populate. Page 39. Memory config, dual channel interleave mode, single channel asymmetric. This mode is used when only a single DIMM is installed. I wonder if I just put it in the wrong slot. Channel A, oh no. It should just accept a single stick. in asymmetric mode, which, you know, is not ideal, but might be 4s, in which case I should be able to put 1 in it. Yeah. Yeah, I tried one before and it didn't like it. Yep. Let's try it again. Ah, bugger, too late. We'll get the BIOS on there. It just rebooted. Why? Hope it does the right thing. I've not even often had a BIOS go wrong. BIOS update. Probably jinxed it now. That was too quick, wasn't it? Shouldn't it have run the BIOS update? Surely it couldn't have been that quick. Or is it going to do it? Try and do it after a reboot. There it goes. That's a nice, easy BIOS update. It hasn't updated though. I wonder if I have to set a jumper. It would fail otherwise though, wouldn't it? So that should be, instead of 0043, it should be 0054 with a date of 2011, not 2010. That memory speed's not as fast as it could be either. Okay, when the BIOS setup configuration jumper is set to configure mode and the computer is powered up, the BIOS compares the CPU version and the microcode version in the BIOS and reports if the two match. BIOS updates. BIOS Express BIOS update utility enables automated updating. Doesn't say anything. It should have just worked. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to see whether it'll boot on one channel. So the other interesting thing is this RAM that I've got in it right now is rated at 1,333. But yep, that's fine. System memory speed 1066. SD RAM control automatic. Manual user defined. I can force it to 1,333. Uh-oh. Now it won't boot. Oh yes, second time round. Okay, it's 1,333, 1,333. Wonder why it won't accept the 4 gig. Beeping. 3 beeps. Maybe it can only handle 2 gig max per channel. No. Actually, it did a beep. It's doing 3 beeps here, and then it sounded like it did an initialization beep. No. Okay, so I think it's just going to have to live with 2 gig of RAM in the meantime. I'll mess around off stream and see if I can get that BIOS update to do its thing. Let's try a different type, see if this will work. Nope, beep. I think that's my only options for RAM. I've either got I've either got 1 gig sticks or 4 gig sticks. I don't have 2s. Okay, so we're running at 1333 now. Let's do a reasonably unfair benchmark. Unfair in that this has got 2 gig of RAM. crank the fan up soon. It's pretty warm in here. Oh, it's not looking much better than yesterday, is it? Could be the graphics card, eh? As you said before, Xeon, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, so I was trying to work out what era the 8600 GT is. The website I went to had all the information except when it was released. Yeah, not this. Let me find a more appropriate card. But then I'll have to go back and run all the benchmarks again with that card on the other machine. The 8600, 2007. Which, if that's the case, yeah, well, I mean, the Bad Axe is around 2007 era. This board is 2010. So you would think that this, and this being a DirectX 10, yes, yeah, I've got the 8600. Don't know. Both boards seem to be exhibiting this behavior. I can't imagine what would be holding it back, as in if there's any funny business going on. No, DirectX 10. I've left it fairly stock. Yeah, I did see that earlier when I was reading the when I was reading the specs for a game. It did mention Service Pack 2 minimum Vista. So yeah, that could be an option. Which would mean, yeah, again, I'll be re-benchmarking stuff, but it's all good. It's what we do on these channels, isn't it? Benchmarking. No, this is it's the later one, I think. It's the one that's designed for DirectX 10. Vantage, yeah. Might be a bit much for it, eh? I really only just chose it because it was said it was rated for DirectX 10, and I thought, well, these are DirectX 10 machines. Yeah, there could be a bit of that going on. Service pack. Yeah, it could be just that, you know, that driver installer that I used. Could be, not sure even what driver it's put on there. Just grab an SP2 now. Yeah, it's quite possible because I did it on both machines. G'day, Mr. Evil C. How are you? Benchmarking the Core 2. One of the Core 2s. The faster of the two. The Bad Axe being the slower of the two. And it's running like a sack of potatoes. And so we're thinking service pack, Vista service pack, NVIDIA drivers, 8600 GT. It ran even slower on the Bad Axe. Yeah, I know. It's quicker. I mean, I'm going to note this down anyway. So that is slightly quicker than the Bad Axe with the 4500 in it. So the Bad Axe with the 4500 was P 1482, and this is 1518. Getting consistent GPU scores, which you'd expect, but the CPU score on this one is quite a bit better, as you'd expect, because it's running an 8200. Oh, right. What are you soldering? And it's running 2 gig. Yeah, so the CPU scores are increasing, but let's see what happens when I put the service pack on. Let's have a look at the driver. That's the big one in question, isn't it? It's a 2016 driver. All right. Oh yeah. It does say driver provider NVIDIA. I'm not even sure there is NVIDIA control panel on here, because it was the Snappy driver installed it. Okay, let's have a wee look. See what we can find. We've got another 2016 driver, 3.4 driver version 341.96 NVIDIA Vista 64-bit. There's a 2013 version. Looks like 32-bit. That's 2016 as well. 342.01. I think that's the same. .340. Oh yeah, that's later again. Mev's suggesting 2010-ish. Is there any, can you see any 2010? Oh, that's what you're seeing there now. I'll try that 42.01. Oh yeah, I do. .342.01. Oh, so that is the one that that's the one that you sent me, Neo, that. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, thanks, Eon. I'm burning a disc as we speak. it's nearly finished. Just going to take a quick break. Yeah, it could be the KSA. Yeah. Back in a second, guys. Remote the Alt tab. Give you remote access to the computer. Yeah. Yep. Let's whack Service Pack 2 on. Yeah. I wonder if, do you think I should try 06 on it? Oh, what? Did I download the 32-bit version? Dick. I was sure I grabbed the 64. Anyway. Oh, jeez. Let me have a look. It doesn't actually say. Bastards. Luckily it was a rewritable disc. Yeah, thanks. I didn't realise it was bloody 32, did I? It didn't actually say. Thanks, Neo. I'll just head back to that link. That's a DVD ISO. I don't have writable DVDs. Oh no. Nope. Don't have a USB stick handy to do it. Nah. CD, RW. I don't have a USB key. Free. Yeah, I know how to do it. I don't have a USB drive free that I can use. They've all got stuff on them that I want to keep at this stage. Yes. I'll just do it the way I did it before, which was find the right one though. Do you call that a fistful of USBs? That's about a fistful of USBs. I could probably go through them and wipe them. I just can't, like find one that I'm happy to clear and use, but I don't really want to go through 10 USB sticks and find out which one I want to wipe and which ones I don't. That I know I can just use. Windows Vista Ultimate Service Pack 2 64-bit. Yes, but then I've got to find a USB stick. I've got that little one there, but it needs to be able to fit on there, right? And that's only a 2 gig USB. And I don't know if I've got the room on there, because that's my little transfer stick, right? The one that you see me swapping back and forward. And some of these ISOs, like this one's 3.3 gig. That must be the entire operating system. It's not handy, this Internet Archive one doesn't tell you that it's only 32-bit. I would have thought it'd be easy. I might have to go that route. To burn a DVD, USB, bootable USB, but because I can't find a download for it, but I just don't want to go through the hassle. Windows Vista Service Pack. It doesn't tell me if it's 64-bit or not. Site looks a bit dodgy anyway. Jeez, why doesn't archive.org have them? Yeah, so the link that I clicked before says it's... Oh, here we go. Oh, Vista. No, that's right. Okay, alright, that's the same 4.6 gig. Yeah, definitely don't want long-winded. Yeah, it does, hey. The 32-bit version fits on a CD. I mean, the file is 349 megs. I can't imagine the 64-bit version would be much more. But the 64-bit version, I can't find it. The other option is I look for a burnable DVD, which I think I've possibly got a burnable DVD. I'll have to go fossicking for it though. The other thing with these bloody USB sticks is I don't even know, I mean, how big are they? Oh yeah, 32, 16, 20. If I have to, I'll go down the USB route. Yeah, all those rewritable discs that I've got are CD. I would have to do some serious searching for a rewritable DVD. Right, I will make my way through these as you suggested originally. The pain of this. It's actually something that I'd probably prefer to do off stream. The other thing is, do I have a Rufus? I think I do. I can't use that one. So to use Rufus means I've got to wipe a drive completely, doesn't it? Where all I really want is the EXE. If anyone can find me an EXE for Windows Vista Service Pack 2 64-bit. Yes, what does? It is an EXE. Oh, okay. Well, that changes things. But if it's an EXE and it wipes the drive. Yeah. I know, because it images it, eh? Yeah, it images it. So I've kind of assigned all my USB keys for certain jobs. I don't think I have one that I can. I guess I could transfer the data off one, but it's just going to take so long. It's that 32 gig. I guess while I'm doing it, I could find something else to do. It's going to be a long. Yeah, that's fine. That if it's 700, meg, that's fine. I can just whack in a USB stick. That one that I'm using could probably fit it, but I don't want to have to Rufus, image a whole disk. If I have to, I've got to transfer files off that, and it's going to be a lot of dicking around. I wanted something preferably as quick as that 32 version. If I could just burn a disk and be done with it. Yes, yep. So I could mount the image and copy it to a USB. That would be another good option. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I still need to find something with enough room. I'll get that download going first though, Mr. Bogan. Yeah, thanks. I'll get that download going that you pointed me to. Is it still in the... app? Even 45, let me see. Oh yeah, there's plenty of space on this drive. I've got 2.4 gig free, so that's good. That's no worries. Oh, 365 meg it's saying here. Right, okay, got it extracted. Oh, I extracted it, but it appears there's only one executable in there. I better make sure I'm looking at the same thing. Hold on. I might have cocked up there. Oh yes, you're right. I'm not sure what I did. I did extract it, but now it's actually, yeah, I must have cocked something up there. Yeah, 763. Don't mind me. Yeah, that one's 700 and something. So that looks better. I don't have any excuse for that one. Can't say I'm tired. Can't say I'm drunk. Trying to think of something. Fill in the gaps. Are you just? Oh, not your last three. Then what are you going to do? Can't just have three. I guess you can. Oh, okay. Yeah. Might have one myself, actually. Sunday afternoon. Beautiful day. Unbelievable. Sitting in here, as we say, working on the PlayStation 10. Yeah. I'm pretty much the same. I just like, not every night, but after work, sit down, have a nice cold beer. So good. Yeah. Nothing better, you know, on a hot summer's day, just a nice cold brew. Yeah, might be about the case. I haven't got to the Amiga yet. Jeez, I better keep an eye on the time. I'll better get the Amiga in before the end, eh? I guess I could probably do it. Oh no, it's nearly copied. I was going to say I could probably do it while this is mucking around, but the computer's sitting on top of the Amiga at the moment. Devices in use or currently being used. Currently in use, still. Oh, no. I just put that in as a teaser so people will actually turn up. Otherwise, it'd be like yesterday, I was streamed to myself most of the time. Apart from Xeon was there for a fair bit. But, you know, only to be expected on a Saturday afternoon. And it wasn't overly exciting. Yay! Thank you, Neo. What? Oh! Read it and weep. Any chance of SP1 around somewhere? Thank you. Jeez, what would I do without you? I'll ferret around like, oh my god, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good thing to do. I must learn. I used to know how to do that years ago. Slipstream the service packs into an OS. I should revisit it. Do that again. I don't think it's overly hard once you know how. Eh? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. I installed this from my original disk. Yeah, but I see what you mean now. Right. That's a 32-bit, I would say, Mr. Bogan. X86. Is that, or am I talking crap? Hang on. Yeah. So it should be X64. Yeah, that's the thing I had before. I wonder. Yeah. I think what you're saying there, Mev, is sounds pretty good. But unfortunately, I've gone through the rigmarole of installing it already. Yeah, don't have to dick around with this sort of crap, do you? I'm actually wondering if I've got the Vista service pack on CD from way back. Yeah, I think that would have been a good... It's not quite there. Vista Service Pack 1, 32-bit on CD. Oh, shit. Oh, why couldn't it have been? That would have been a laugh, wouldn't it? You know, look through my CD wallet from bloody 2007. Bingo. Love it. And the funny thing is I went to the back of the CD wallet and there it was. You know, second page in from the back. Let's see. I think I should try copying it to the hard drive first, eh? Oh, that is hilarious. Just on the off chance, eh? I think that deserves a beer. Cheers, guys. I think that one deserves a cold brew. Look at that, no bit rot. Amazing, eh? No delamination. I haven't actually had many problems with delaminations. Yes, I accept the terms. Automatically restart, yeah, why not? It looks like it's going to take a wee while, doesn't it? Oh, I'm looking forward to this meet up in Wellington, Mev. Should be a bit of fun. Pretty much decided on HP calculators. It's going to be nice and easy to transport. I look like a right geek though, getting onto the aircraft with a suitcase. Not a suitcase, briefcase full of calculators. Look like a calculator salesman. The sort of wondered what would be involved in streaming a little bit of it. I don't know whether that would be a thing or I could bring a bit of I could bring my Sony camera. I guess the thing would be decent internet connection. Might not be practical, but the thought went through my mind. It'd be quite cool. Or just to do maybe oh yeah, that was. I remember that one. I could do something like, you know, just take the camera around, film it, put it on YouTube, do like an LGR type scenario. Could be quite cool. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. What do you reckon about a stream, Mev? The internet connection, is there an internet connection there we could tap into? Even if it was sort of a low bit rate or whatever's, you know. Even if it was like set up a camera in the corner just with a wide shot, people milling around. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I totally understand that. I guess some people might not appreciate having a camera shoved in their face either, but it's not as though you'd shove it in their face, but probably have to check it out with people. But even even just a few photos of some of the computers and things like that would be quite cool, wouldn't it? Hmm. So what else did I have planned? The only other thing I had planned for today was the Amiga, of course, with the accelerator. And I did mention games, but I don't know if games is going to be a thing today. If I had more room, I could actually work on the Amiga, but Core 2 Duo is sitting on top of it at the moment. Oh, are you not going? You're not that crowd averse, though, are you? Oh. There you go. There you can watch it. You can watch it chugging away. Moving all those bits around. No, fair enough, fair enough. So that SATA cable being tied up like that, as you said, Mavanki, it's not a good idea, because I think the electrons tend to want to fly off the corners, eh? Oh no, do you, Evil C? Oh, that's no good, man. Oh, bugger. Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought the electrons might have trouble getting around the corner so fast. It's terribly messy. Yeah. So I wonder if you need to take up some slack in a cable like that, what the best method. Gotta love those hairpins, eh? Neo loves my Need for Speed driving. It's called Drive Too Fast and hit everything. Aye. Like, take the long way around, eh? Route it the long way round. I wonder, obviously there would be an effect if you had your SATA cable, kinked to a point where it was going to affect throughput. I mean, what's going to happen there? You're going to get effectively, you're going to get retries, as in, I don't know if there's any like CRC checking going on, and if if it was kinked too much and it was upsetting the transfer, is it going to retry for the info? Yeah, so the error correction is just going to add a whole lot of overhead, isn't it? And the funny thing is, you wouldn't necessarily know what's happening, would you? You just, Yeah, right. Yeah, it'd have to, wouldn't it? The error correction. So, that's just going to clog things up, isn't it? Pretty nasty little board though, isn't it? Just a Intel workstation board. But if I can find a couple of 2 gig sticks, 133 2 gig sticks, and it's going to max, it'll max this board out, which is fine. I mean, it's Vista, and I mean, I don't actually know how much use I'll get out of these Vista machines, to be honest. Whether I keep them Vista, I probably will keep the Bad Axe as Vista. This machine probably could run 7, couldn't it? 8, sorry. Would it run 8? Not with 4 gig of RAM. Yeah. This seems appropriate. It's a bit like watching paint dry. Oh, it's got Spider Solitaire. Spider Solitaire is my favourite. Yeah. I quite like chess, but I'm not very good at it. I know how to play. I'm not good. My brother used to be really good, and yeah, he was right into it. Like, this is way back when he was early teenager, so I was young, you know, I'm younger than him. So I was probably playing chess when I was about 8, you know, 7 or 8. But he used to digest these books on, you know, strategies and all that. And he used to kick my ass up every time. It's like, he just got too good. Discovered 2-prong checks. Oh, see that if you leave it long enough, it actually gives you a hint. Yeah, sounds pretty nasty. Oh, see that? Okay. Hmm. Yeah, sounds nasty. And if I could get that off, if I can make that. Oh, goodbye, game. These Intel boards make a cute little beep when they start, and then another little beep, same, when that BIOS screen comes up, and then another little beep once it's done. But they're just very short little beeps. It's like a peep. The noise cancellation will be knocking it out, but well, this is going to, yeah, it's not going to be overly exciting, is it? Because I've got Service Pack 2 to install yet. It's just a bit of a pity that this computer's sitting right on top of the Amiga, which is the other little project I want to do tonight. I'm just aware of the time. In fact, what I'm thinking is leave the Service Pack 2 install until, you know, just off stream, off camera. At least you can play Spider Solitaire while the Service Pack's installing. But no, I'm tempted to do Service Pack 2 install off stream, and because I'm pretty keen to try this Amiga accelerator. Oh yay, a bit of cloud. It's starting to get pretty warm. Okay. How about a quick vote? Carry on, put Service Pack 2 on, do the benchmark, see if it's any better, or don't do the Service Pack 2. Get the Amiga accelerator test done. That's a new to me 030. You can always defer the Amiga accelerator. Yeah. Okay, that sounds fair. So effectively, Mavanki, that would mean two options. Image what I've got and dump it onto an SSD, or start from scratch on the SSD with a Vista install media that's got Service Pack 2 already and blah blah blah. Because there's nothing really major on this machine. Yeah. But just for science tonight, we'll put Service Pack 2 on, run the benchmark, and we'll see if it's the benchmark, if it's the lack of Service Pack that was causing performance issues. Pretty sure I've got an SSD I can put into this. Yeah, maybe you should try 06, was it? I think, did you sent a link for it? I'll grab 06 and see. See whether that's a little bit more. Yeah, that's where I've been getting them. Bloody handy, actually. Oh yeah, 3D Mark 06. No, it's not A. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. This, I mean, it's just takes you back, doesn't it? Yeah. It'll be interesting to see, you know, if this makes a difference here, how much of a difference it makes on the old Bad Axe machine. I'm not sure whether it will make much difference, to be honest. I mean, anyone want to hazard a guess how much better performance we'll get out of this? Yeah, I've got the CPUs to put in. We'll get a benchmark, maybe do an 06 benchmark as well, and then swap CPU. Yeah, I can't imagine it's going to make that much difference to performance. We will see. Yeah, we'll see. Yep. Yes. Might be here all night. Should crank up a game on another machine, what I should do. Oh, it's progressing. I'll be right back.
Experience the mind unbounded. Amiga, the first personal computer that gives you a creative edge.
son. Remember to roll and land, alright, buddy?
Yeah.
That's the boy. Dinner ready, honey?
Now, with over 200 games, there's only time for the important things in life.
Microsoft, ready to play. From the co-designer of the hit title Civilization comes Age of Empires. From the Stone Age to the Iron Age, experience 10,000 years of amazing discoveries as you build your tribe into a great civilization. Will you explore new lands, amass great riches, or conquer all in your path? You choose your favorite form of world domination. Age of Empires.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you.
The world's #1 selling home computer is now in a family pack, the Commodore 64, plus data cassette and joystick, 4 software programs including Introduction to Basic, a teach-yourself program for the whole family. The Commodore 64 Family Pack, a value of $700.
Battery just went flat on this because I didn't charge it fully. Stage 2. Oh man. You dobbing in all my lurkers, Xiao. Stage 2 done, and then what is it, reboot in stage 3?
Welcome to Cybernet.
It's turned into a right bloody service pack install stream, hasn't it?
watching fans go around might be a bit more interesting than watching a service pack install.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Screen is never on it. Here we go. Stage 3 of 3. Service pack 1. I had another game of Company of Heroes on that Bow Lowlands last night, just to confirm to myself that I could actually beat a hard computer, you know, reasonably consistently. And I think I failed the first time. Yes, definitely failed the first time. Possibly even the second time. Or I don't remember how many games I had. It was either 2 or 3. Yeah, got them in the end. I find that the rushing to anti-tank weapons, you know, the ATs, you know, the mobile ATs, not tanks, but yeah. Yeah, they're just called ATs. So that seems to be quite a good strategy. Because they come at you with armoured cars and Pumas and things like that. Sometimes Stugs, if they get there early enough. And if you can hold them off with those ATs, it's basically the winning of the game. And if you got to have maybe the odd sniper and maybe a couple of machine gun crews, and possibly a quad cannon. Yeah. Yeah, the light tanks, I just... Yeah. I find, that's the Greyhound, right? Sometimes I find them a little bit weak, but you can upgrade them, can't you? You can give them more armor and more firepower. They're pretty good. I think as long as you've got a set of engineers with them, could be quite a good strategy. I like the quad though. The quad I'm actually a really big fan of, for the 2 reasons. One is they mow bloody infantry down like you wouldn't believe. Well, you've probably seen it, but and they can resupply your infantrymen. I like the resupply of the infantrymen. But yeah, I use them quite a bit. But they're like a bloody shredder to infantry. But yeah, they're weak against tanks, obviously. But I like to use those with ATs. Yay! Righto. Yeah, the quad is quite satisfying. It sort of comes into one of those fun units. It's a bit like the Calliope. You know, sometimes Calliope is just like a really bad decision, but I order it because it's just fun. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Reload rate is pretty slow. Service pack 2. I mean, I might have to just leave you hanging on this one, to be honest. Because, you know, this could take a bloody age, couldn't it? I always used to I like this CPU meter. I'm a little bit concerned about not being able to get bloody GTA 4 running because of all the crap I remember with that Rockstar login, and I guess if worst comes to the worst, I can just grab a pirated version. You know what I mean? I mean, I own the game. I bought it brand new. But yeah, I'm just wondering if I can get a version that's got all that crap stripped out of it that lets you actually install it. That was... I just remember every time that I went to install that game, it was painful. Sure, they had a lot of negative feedback on that whole situation. Yeah. Yes. I'm just not too sure if I can work my way around it and use the original install media or not. I only really bought it because I remember having so much fun with the first GTA I ever played was GTA San Andreas, and I remember that being so much fun. And then I thought, oh, I'll get GTA 4. I've never finished it. I remember my first sort of impression was that it was just sort of very gritty, grey, dark, whereas San Andreas was kind of open, sunny feeling, you know? Oh, okay. So install the game, install the patch, and you're good to go. It's that easy. Oh, look at that. Installation might take an hour or more. I think, yeah, I think I might leave it at that. I don't know. You guys, you don't really want to sit and watch Service Pack 2 install, do you? I mean, if you do, I'm happy to sit here and, you know, watch paint dry and shoot the breeze. What I could do is I could, no, I was thinking I could shove a computer in beside it and just play something while it's doing it. But I'm just looking at the time, and it's getting pretty close to thinking about doing something for dinner. So I don't want to sort of commit to anything too much at the moment, because probably just have to bugger off soon anyway. But yeah, I think SSD, I've got a nice 500 somewhere. Or even, I mean, it doesn't have to be that massive, does it? Like a 250 or even a 128 or something like that would be quite good. Whack an SSD in it. And really make it fly. The other question is, I've got these two Core 2 Duos, right? I've got the Bad Axe, which is kind of like a low end, I guess you'd say, Core 2, early Core 2, which I intend on keeping that way, and, you know, have a spinner in it, just keep a spinner in there. It's got 4 gig of RAM now. Yeah, pretty sure of it. It's got 4 gig of RAM in it. Yeah, it's got 4 gig in it. Sort of reserve that for, you know, genuine Core 2 experience, early Core 2 experience. Maybe put the 8600 GT into it. So at the moment the 8600 GT is sitting in this machine here, and then this machine just go full hog, you know, SSD, some sort of graphics card. That's actually something that I probably should have a look at, is what I could put in there. And make this sort of, you know, like full-on Core 2. So then I've got kind of two ends of the spectrum as far as Core 2s go. Oh yeah, well thanks. I should try that. In fact, that'd be quite neat to just try on stream, wouldn't it? Currently digitally available, so this is game saves. What? They're talking about Steam. Games not previously activated using Games to Windows Live will be able to use the key on the back of the game manual to activate an update to Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete Edition. Yeah. Yeah, I'm having a look at it. Okay. Maybe I should just try and install it, see what happens. I'll try it via the physical media first. Just, yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, to be honest, I didn't really play it that much. Probably moved on, you know, to other games and whatnot. But yeah, could be worth revisiting. Could try it now. It's not going to be as easy as I thought. I was just whacking the other Core 2 Duo up on the bench, and I realised I don't have a graphics card for it. So that's something to maybe have a wee talk about. We have a big bag of graphics cards here. Bring in the camera. Okay. Now, I do not know my graphics cards inside and out. But there are possibly people watching who might. And If not, I'll probably just need to look them up. But this, I'm sure, is just totally overkill. N65TOC 2 gig, so that's 650 NVIDIA, isn't it? Way too modern. Let me see. I mean, do we have a date code? Is there any way I can get a date code off this thing? Anyway, pretty sure that that's totally out of the question. We've got this passively called HD5450 DDR3. I mean, that could be, it could be something, couldn't it? Radeon, isn't it? That monster passively called with that. Yeah, I'm installing SP2. Quickly is relative, Mavanki. As you can see. But you... Yeah. Yeah, quickly install SP2. Yeah, exactly. Let me just quickly install SP2. You might have a pretty good idea that this is a 9400 GT. And I mean, what I really need to know is what's totally out of the question and what's not. What? The 9400? I mean, we're talking for a Core 2 system, right? Probably some benchmarking required, I'd say. But I suspect that's actually a card that I used to use. The 9400 GT. So I think... yeah. But so what I'm trying to achieve here is I will probably assign the A600 GT to the Bad Axe machine, you know, give it a fighting chance. And for this machine that we're watching now, which is the better of the Core 2 Duos, the faster of the Core 2 Duos, I want to put in something. I mean, I need something for it. So out of my stash, I need to decide what I'm going to put in it. But I don't want to go too sort of crazy over the top. I want to make it, you know, within reason. I mean, this, what's this? GV NX 66T256. 256 mega RAM, obviously. Passively cool. No good. So, are these not as good as the 8600? Is that what you're saying? And even the likes of this 9400. Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. The 9400's another step up though, isn't it? That one could be a contender, couldn't it? Yeah, no, that makes sense. This is overkill, I'm sure. This is 650. And that's going to be in the overkill department. This is GeForce 9400 GT. GeForce 9400 GT. I mean, that sounds within QE, doesn't it? 512 meg, DDR2. 6 gens. Yeah. So, this actually, these are similar. So these are both 9400 GTs. That's 512. That's 512. But this is passively cooled. I quite like the idea of that. What do you reckon about that one? It's the same as this. Virtually the same. That there might make quite a nice little addition to the... Yeah. There's something. Bit of stream fodder. There we go. That'll give me something to stream during the week. But these are totally out of the question. Similar. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be a fun little project. Yeah. Guess it's something I can keep an eye out for. Yeah. Oh, is it your original or did you pick it up? Oh, okay. Yeah. Ah, yeah, it happens, eh? Just like those dual bloody Pentium Pros you talk about. Make me cry every time. Tell you what. Yeah, they just become so such low value, eh? Just not even worth keeping.
We'll follow it and see where it leads us.
We've got the first reboot. Yay, it's going to sit there for a while. Might not have seen I mounted the bad axe into this beige mid tower just temporarily. Beige mid tower with a black optical. Oh. No worries, we'll see how we go. I'm not overly worried if it turns out I can't run the game. I would like to revisit it though, just for... Potentially it's bloody cheap on Steam now anyway, but it's one of those things I'd probably, you know, like, want to play on original hardware, you know what I mean? If I had to play it on Steam on my modern rig, I probably just wouldn't play it. Oh, should I quickly install the service packs on this one, do you think? I'll do that off stream. I'll probably do it tonight while I'm lurking. So graphics 4.9 before. Let's refresh. That was based on the 8600 GT. The other little project I've got concerning Vista is my little Sony Vaio came with Vista. I used to play Company of Heroes on it. Beautiful little screen. Trying to remember what res it was, but it was really nice. It was quite small. The screen is physically quite small. .9. Yeah. Yeah. I'll put the service packs on first, and then bench it again. Maybe even, I could put some, I'll do those 06 benches as well. Yeah. Righto guys, I'm going to call it there. We'll come back. I mean, this one's still installing SP2. It's got a bit to go yet. I need to go and make some dinner, and yeah, I'll get SP2 installed on the Bad Axe machine as well, and we'll set up for some benchmarking, which might get done next week, and possibly even the Amiga, get the Amiga accelerator tested next week at some stage. So yeah, keep an eye out for more streams. Thanks for hanging out, thanks for chatting, give me a hand, appreciate it. And we'll raid across to Jank Jason, who is playing Star Wars Republic Commando. Cheers Zeon, cheers Mavanki, good to see you guys, and we'll catch you later on.